Hi everybody, it's Nikki here and we are here for a makeup video. It is time for our Noughts Pans Crosses update. This is a project pan that I do with my good friend Charlotte, and we are trying to play noughts and crosses using a 9-pan palette. Now for this second round, I have a 9-pan palette that I could choose from, but Charlotte chose an 18-pan palette and is only using half of that for her 9 pans. So it shows that you don't need a 9-pan palette if you want to take part in this project. You can just choose 9 singles or half an 18-pan palette or 3 trios, however you want to do this. You could even mix it up, have 1 or 2 trios and a couple of singles. However you want to do this, 9 pans to play Noughts Pans Crosses, or for those Americans, tic-tac-toe. So I have been using the I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers palette in the shade Lucky. Have I hit any pans this month? The simple answer to that is no. No. I am wearing it on my eyes today, so this is the look that I have created using these colours. There is another colour that is on the outer corner of my eye that is from my Pan That palette, because I'm trying to obviously still integrate that one into every eye look I use. So let's have a look at my progress. The yellow has the biggest dip in this palette now. It is in my crease, but I'm beginning to realise that just like the blue, it makes me look like I've got a black eye. I'm really not happy with the matte shades in here for transition shades. They just don't do it for me. I just don't like them. You really have to pack this yellow on, which is great when you're wanting to pan the shade, but you know, if you were wanting just normal everyday makeup and you weren't a project panner, this shade would be gone really quickly, and you'd be left with the rest of the palette and no transition shade. So yeah, there is a big dip. I guesstimate that the yellow is where I'm gonna hit pan first, because that is looking really big dip now, and I reckon I'm going to hit sizable pan as well, because I'm really getting in there with my big fluffy brush, because I really need to pack it on to make it not look like a bruise. The other shade that I've been using and is on the inner corner of my eye is this shade. This shade here is the star of the show. It is a stunning green. I absolutely love it. It is so beautiful. I love this palette just simply for that shade alone. So gorgeous, so vibrant. I love it so much. I've used a bit of this dark green here to darken up the crease. It does apply a little bit patchy, but if you keep blending it, keep working with it, it does actually start to blend out better. But it is a little patchy, just a little bit. This green here is also really nice. I love this shade as well. Normally I would put these 2 shades on my eyes, but as I say, the shade I have on the outer side of my eye today is from my Pan That palette, because I really need to get a work on that one now. So yeah, I seem to be focusing on this shade, this shade, this shade and this shade in the project pan. I don't know why I'm sort of going in this sort of shape, because I'm trying to hit a line. But those are the shades that I've been using for this eye look, and I will probably continue to do so. I do have a good dip going in this green, so I'm quite happy with that. This one, I am still trying to be careful using it, but I do like this as an inner corner highlight. It's really, really, I mean, packs a punch, you know? It does pack a punch. But my rules at the beginning of this round, because this already had quite a dip in, I felt like that was cheating. So I told myself I couldn't hit pan in that one first. But I honestly think it's going to be the yellow. It's going to be the yellow because I have to really pack that on. And then I think it'll probably be this green, which is really annoying because that's never going to create a line, is it? The yellow and this green is never going to create a line. So why am I doing that to myself? I don't know. I seem to be doing what Charlotte did last round, which is just picking the colours I like, really, rather than actively trying to create a line. But I think actually because I'm working on these two greens, I can then jump to this green and hit pan in that one and I'll have a line. So yeah, and I am working on these two shades, so I could hit pan on these two shades because I'm using that with a very small brush. Let me show you what brush I'm using that one with. Very short, like small brush. So I'm focusing in on like one little area like that. So that could hit pan quite easily doing that. And then I would only have the dark brown to hit pan in. Although, how dark? That's a dark chocolatey brown. I'm not sure how I could incorporate that into my looks unless I used it to darken up the crease. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't touched this shade, or this shade at all. I don't like this as a transition colour. Just don't. Maybe this might be a bit like the yellow where I have to really pack it on, maybe. But I don't like it. It's like a blue shade in a green and yellow and brown palette. It just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense at all. This shade is really pretty, like that. I'm running out of room. That wasn't a great swatch, Nicola. It is a great shade, although those two colours do. Look, I'm working on it. I am working on it. I honestly do think that if I concentrate on this yellow, I'm going to be working more on this throughout October because I am trying to work on a green shade in my Pan That palette. So now I can focus on the green palette in order to coincide with that green shade in my Pan That palette. So yeah, I'm going to get more use out of this. So I think possibly I might hit pan in that yellow by next update. It's doable. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Maybe even in this green, I don't know. But yeah, that is my update for Noughts Pans Crosses. No pan yet, but created a beautiful eye look, which I'm really happy with. So yeah, and green's my favourite colour, so I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. So that is it. That is my update for Noughts Pans Crosses for this month. I will link in the description box for you Charlotte's channel so you can go and check out her progress in her 18 pan palette that she is using for this project for round 2, and see if she's hit pan. I don't even know yet. I haven't even asked her. Normally we let each other know if once we've hit pan, just in case we both hit pan in the same position in the 9 pan thing in a month, because then it depends on who hit it first can claim that square. So I am crosses, Charlotte is noughts, so fingers crossed. I can't finger cross, I have to physically like do that. I can't do it otherwise, it just goes really weird. But fingers crossed that like crosses wins again, because like I won round 1. I'm competitive, all right? Just ask my daughter. She won't play Monopoly with me anymore. Not unless there's money involved. So yeah, that is my update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Remember to check out Charlotte's channel. Bye!